it's over. What's up, King?
Oh, now he's clouding on my intro music now. Look at
What?
this
Now
guy.
I like it. I was dancing to it. I was like,
Uh,
down, down, down,
hey, no, hey,
down.
if you know, okay, so there was a guy in the community who was gonna make me some new intro music. His name's D Miners, and he was gonna mix it, but I never got it. So D, if you're listening, it's been a year. I'm waiting for the mix, man. All
Oh,
right.
jeez. Poor D.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Terrahash Tuesday. I'm here with my boy, Hot Crypto Mining.
What's up,
How's
guys?
what's going on, man? How you doing today?
Just
You know,
another
Hawk?
day at the office. Wasn't bad. Got a lot done last night. I worked on our Discord server for the best part of 6 hours.
Yeah, that was great, dude. I really like King's Landing with two eyes.
You like that? Yeah.
I've been asking Jon Snow a lot of questions.
Yeah. It's been good. No, it's been good. I wanted to take the Discord to the next level, and I wanted to make sure that we had security and verification and a bot. And at the advice of Chump Change, I went and got the MEE6 bot, and it works really, really well. It's very easy to use, and it polices our Discord if our two moderators are asleep, which one of our moderators is up 24 hours a day, I think. So, but shout out to Second TL Mining and Joker Miner, who are now the men of the Night's Watch in our Discord channel. Our Discord channel's got this little, a tad bit of a Game of Thrones theme. Jon Snow is the main security bot, and Lord Commander, and then moves forward. I thought it was cool. I honestly, I thought people weren't gonna like it, but if you go into the King's Landing section, you can chat with like Tyrion Lannister, Arya Stark, Cersei Lannister, Jon, Daenerys. You can talk to all of them, and they engage with you, which is so crazy because it's all AI. Like the what I paid for from MEE6 for us for the year for the premium to get the security and stuff, it's all AI. You get like this AI bundle. And I created Jon myself, actually. It wasn't like the preloaded Jon Snow. It's the bot Jon Snow. So anyway, I liked it. I like it. I thought it was cool. I'm like, oh yeah, this is great. And I'll give it, guys. I give credit where credit's due. It was King's idea to name him Jon Snow. So I'm like, you know what? Why not? He's headed the Lord. He was Lord Commander at one point, and yeah. Great show. Gaming Smoky Dances, do they have large flashlights for doing the night watch? I don't know. Can you add a GPU to let's see. The dude says, can you add a GPU to a VAS rig that's rented out and verified? No. I don't think you can add, no. But anyway, before we get into questions. Sorry, King, go ahead.
Oh, well, okay, if you want to do something else.
Well, I was going to say, before we get into questions, King, how was your day? I know you just got to Kansas. Driving was good.
Yeah, man, it was another just long day of driving. You know what I mean? I got stuck behind it was like a fleet of 10 semis that were all going 5 under the speed limit, and they were all perfectly spaced to where they're just enough, not enough space to get in between one of them, right? So if I was gonna pass one, I had to pass all 10, so I had to wait a really long time. So that was shit.
Yeah.
So no, other than that, it's been good though. I brought some stuff down for a client that I guess is working on a trade now. So I don't even know how that's even going to work out.
Yeah.
And then
that's I mean, they'll just have to keep it at the facility more than likely. So
and then
they've already left.
Yeah, because they didn't come in boxes either. By the way, they're bare. So. But yeah, no, just getting into town. I got stopped at Walmart because this hotel it just opened 2 months ago, so it's actually brand new, and it's like an apartment, right? So I got I got a dishwasher, I got a fridge and all that. So I made some nachos that Hawk thinks I'm gonna regret later. Probably.
My stomach started to get upset just looking at that. So. Anyway, Big Irish Crypto says haven't caught up with you guys. Haven't caught you guys live in a long time. What's up, man? Good to see you.
Dude, what is up, Big Irish, dude? This guy has he's been a viewer of mine since I think the beginning, dude. He's been around for a long time. How you doing, Big Irish, man? Long time no see.
Tim I am Crypto says, Hawk Crypto, do you have to be a customer of Terra because my login on your Discord shows nothing but the welcome section. You don't see the verify here. If you gotta go to verify here, and you have to check the green box to join the Discord. Go look again, Tim, and it's a verification process now. But no, you don't have to be a customer. You can just be a verified member, and you can come on in and just hang out if that's what you want to do. You don't have to be a customer to join the Discord. Game of Smoking Dance is Hawk Crypto. Did you see RPM live tomorrow? He got offered a ton of GPUs, and here is me trying to get my hand on 6 to 12, but I'm also picky, and UK prices suck. Yeah, he's got a pretty interesting offer on the table.
Actually, those are the ones that I'm hauling around right now. So
yeah, exactly. The guy that he's trying to strike a deal with right now is the one that KiiNG is actually transporting to the facility with a few ASICs as well. So
he already labeled what they are too, so it's not gonna it doesn't matter because it's in his description. They're all 3070 EVGAs, all of them.
Oh, so nice. Such a great card.
Except for I think there's like 9 that are PNY, but the rest of them like 108 or something is like all EVGAs. So super sexy.
Tim, I am crypto. Nothing says verify here. I think it's maybe only for new people. Let me check. What is your name on the Discord?
What's up? What's up, veteran? What's up, Dave? How you doing, man?
Tim.
Watched your video, man, today on the 6-pin while I was eating my nachos, and I also watched DJ's video. So, DJ, you could send those open air ones down, but you'll need to rent some cases.
Yeah, definitely. What's up, Overboard Tech? Scott Sheffield, what's going on, man? Slick Nick, DJ Mines, what's up, dude? So if it doesn't work on the Discord, guys, leave. Okay, so I didn't see you, Tim. Leave the Discord and rejoin it, and then you should see the verify here. Try that, because we already had members of the Discord, so sometimes it's going to get a little stuck. Just leave and try to come back, and then Jon Snow will greet you.
Or he will slay you down. I mean, one or the other.
It's so funny. It's so like the bots are so funny, and it makes it like fun to be in there and like hang out and talk to them, and they talk to you like plainly. You can ask them about crypto. I also added a weather bot. Now that's pretty cool, because what it does is, if you guys look on the left, there's a weather update that you can go look for the facility. So I have to make some adjustments, but I'm still working on the Discord, but it's pretty cool. So if you guys ever want to ping the weather.
You have the weather? Oh, yeah, so I'm gonna see how accurate this is.
So if you go to the weather update in the channel, you just have to do / weather, and then it's gonna ask you for the zip code. Now hold on, you gotta put the zip code in, okay, or the city, and you have to wait for it to load, and you'll see it load and then hit enter. Otherwise you're gonna get an error code. So again, Discord's a work in progress, but I'm working on it. Sounds like Snow has gone Gandalf and telling people you shall not pass. Yeah, no. What's up, someone in the chat?
I did it wrong.
Okay. Yeah, like here. No. You have to do / weather.
Okay.
And then, no, not like that. No, you're going too fast. So / weather, and then it should give you, it prompts you to like a box next to it, and you can put the zip code. And then once you put the zip code, here, want me to share my screen and show you?
Yeah, I did / weather. It didn't do anything for me.
No, it didn't do nothing for you?
No.
Okay, hold on. Let me show you. Hold on. Let me show you. I'm going to share my screen real quick.
I just seen you do it just now.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm going to share my screen. Make sure that Terra support is closed and all that other stuff. And I don't have anything on here. No. Okay. So here you go. All right. So here, this is how it works. So / weather. Okay. Then it's going to say place right here. And then
I didn't have any of that garbage come up.
Well, I got to probably change the permission. So like I said, it's still a work in progress, but that's what you'll do, right? You'll hit McPherson, then you'll hit enter. The weather bot will pull up and tell you the temperature, wind, whatever. Like So if there is some downtime and we power, I mean, I make the announcements anyway for everybody, but if we power down the units due to weather, you guys can come here and confirm, or you could just Google the weather if you wanted to do that. But you could do everything here. I'm trying to make it a seamless experience.
Yeah, right now our issue is and we're working on another solution right now with the owner. So we're working on some heaters to go in the front of the intakes.
Yeah.
We were thinking about a way to, I don't know, make like some duct work go all the way around, but I mean that's just gonna look, I don't know, it's gonna look like ass, as Hawk would say. So we're gonna try this first solution first. So this is what's happening, and I mean, I guess like it can, kind of enlighten everybody when you're dealing with a building that big, right? So what's happening is it's below freezing and there's dense fog, right? So there's moisture, right? And then the ASICs are also pulling the air, right? They're pulling it all through the screens, right? So what's happening on the building is on those filters is they're freezing, right? And then what will happen is they will pretty much get suffocated, right? Because all of the filters freeze up, so there's no fresh air. Even though the fans in the back are removing all the heat, there's no fresh air for them. So then the build, there's not enough. There's a change in pressure, right? So that's why we had to put them to sleep so people didn't get any damaged units or anything like that. I mean, I'm here, so I mean, I'm gonna start learning about the building and the maintenance and stuff. So that's gonna be kind of cool. So
yeah, because we are in the middle of the acquisition, so starting to prepare the building and get everything ready, because eventually it's hopefully here's time. We're in the middle of the negotiations, but hopefully it's going to be ours relatively soon. So starting to make all that work. I'm trying to see why is it not supposed to work. Tim's saying he's having a problem. Oh, there he goes. Okay, so he got the visitor role. Now you have to go to verify here and then hit the checkbox. Oh, you like my bush? Thanks, man. Yeah. Yeah, right. It's kind of lopsided, but I gotta fix it. But I'll get it to work. Don't worry. I like it. It actually adds like a nice accent piece to the wall back here, so it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. All right, Max Voltage says, "Hawk Crypto, hey King, can you give me some tracks?" Like I just feel like it's like all I hear is my voice. It's annoying. Hawk Crypto, good thing you didn't give that Mining King guy permission. He seems total sketch. Yeah, look at the hairdo. I'm just kidding. Panda, what's up, Panda? Panda's in here. Let's see who else is in here.
I'm
Nick,
gonna go back to short hair. I'm tired.
You done just bicking it? You just go bald, man. Just go straight down.
No, I'm just gonna get my crew cut like I used to get before. You know what I mean? So yeah, I hate long hair.
Let's see. What's up, Chump? Where's Veteran Miner is here. Veteran Miner released a good video today on the cables for the KSO Pro. Did you see that video? I don't know if you probably were driving, you didn't see it. But
yeah, he did the 6-pin. I watched it.
It was a good video. It was a good video. Definitely a good video. You guys should check that out if you're interested to see like how he does the cables and stuff. And it's an awesome video to check it out. Go check it out. What's up, Ivan? Good to see you.
So I guess I'll bring up one topic because we usually don't have topics, but hey, Vast AI. If you have a Vast rig, man, you might want to go check the numbers because there's been a huge increase in 4090 prices. Some of them are going for $2 per hour per card. So Vast prices right now are skyrocketing. So make sure you guys, if you guys are on Vast, to go check your prices. I would adjust them accordingly.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotta say hi to my number one fan, or else he's gonna complain. He tagged us this time.
Oh, Joker.
How you doing, Joker?
And the new moderator, one of our new moderators for the Discord. So Tim, let me know if you had issues. I saw that you joined, but you gotta go to verify here and click the emoji where it says that little green checkbox, and it'll give you verified access, and the channels will show up. Let me know if you have any issues.
I I know some people are asking that they're already rented and they want to change the price. You can change your price, but it's not going to reflect who's on there. So there is a way to work around it, and I did it with Second TL last time, and I can't remember, right? But I think if you change the machine ID, right, you can what essentially do it'll spawn a new machine. But here's the problem with that is if you have really high reliability right now, you're going to lose all of that because when you change the machine ID, it's going to become a new machine. So me, I've only been up for like a week with my 4090. So honestly, I really don't care. You know what I mean? But if you're like in the 99%, you know what I mean? You might just want to wait it out. Now you can also adjust your your end date, right? You could shorten your end date. So and this is the thing is VAST has been so steady for as long as I've been doing it, right? It's gone up and down. I mean, very little, right? But not like this. You know what I mean?
Right.
Where it's just been
There's
straight
a huge
skyrocket
demand right now.
Yeah. So maybe this is a sign to say that, hey, maybe we shouldn't set it out for a month. Maybe we should set them out only for
a couple weeks,
a week, like a week or something. So because I've never seen anything like this before.
DJ says sadly rented at 29 cents. That's not terrible though. It could be worse. Not terrible, but it could go a lot more.
I'm at I think some people dropped off. I'm at about 40 cents right now. I'm at like 78 cents. So I'm not, but after the stream I might go log in at home and and go change my machine ID so I can go get the $2 an hour.
Yeah, my 4A4000s, it's crazy. They're at almost $16 a day, just that one rig. And then each 3090 is making somewhere between $2 and $4 a day on one of them. I'm looking at everything now. It's crazy. I got to put another 3090 on tonight. I just got to figure out how to do it in the Ubuntu desktop. So yeah. I'm gonna call you, KiiNG, for help.
Sorry. Got it. Can't hear you. Break it up.
Yeah, it's just it's crazy. But guys, like don't bandwagon onto VAST and spend a lot of money because it is up and down. It's a long game, right? DJ says, what if I do maintenance for 1 minute later than right now? It'll still keep the instance on the machine.
Yeah, it will. And actually,
right.
and also another little note is, even if you do maintenance, you still get hurt in reliability. Just so you know.
It is true. It is true. You will get stinged in reliability a little bit. Guys, I'm gonna put the invite to the Terra Discord. Please come and join our Discord channel. Again, this is just for the hosting company and stuff, but you guys can talk to other clients. We do the ASIC sales there. You guys can, there's a marketplace. There's always people selling stuff. You buy and sell at your own risk. Just to let everybody know, but yeah, it's a good place. So to hang out when you want to know about hosting stuff. Let's see.
Tonto Bong Ronto.
Best name in the chat. Best name in the chat.
Where can I buy? I mean, I don't really consider it buying, but if you become a YouTube member of mine, I will share the Google Doc with you. So you'll need to become a YouTube. So essentially, I guess if you want to say if you have to buy, it's $5. You know what I mean? So
Joker Miner with the $50 super chat says, the Mining King, they working at Terra now. 3070s went down. Guessing they're adding 2. They working at Terra now. His rig's back. His rig's what's wrong with
I only reset New England's. So
let's see here. It looks like he is up. Looks like they are up. Is it R8? His R8 1? Oh yeah. Yeah, where's the other 2? Yeah, they're up. Yeah, it's been up. Okay.
I don't think it's gone down, Joker, but I appreciate your super chat. He's #1 Mining King fan.
They're up. They've been up for 21 hours since the reset.
Yeah, so it's on the list of things to do. I guess I need to get a hold of the guy who had the 10 octo miners full of 3070s and talk to Panda to see what they want to do with that, because I was going to put that up. I got a few ASICs I got to put up, and then I have to add some GPUs for Joker and some other people, and gonna start blowing out some rigs, you know what I mean, doing some maintenance, doing some troubleshooting on some of the ASICs that we do have known issues with. So yeah, no, I'm here till I just got here, and I'm leaving. My last day here is going to be February 19th. So I'm going back home on the 20th.
So Chump's A2000 should definitely be there. I think they did get delivered. They're locked in the facility.
Yeah, I'm going to take really good care of those ones.
Yeah, Joker Miner. It's a good point to bring up. Sorry, King. I know you want to teabag his A2000s. But Hive OS. I spoke to Hive OS today. They are having some issues with. I was asking them about actually this new GPU that I got today, the 7600 XT. Our coincidence, the same one that Son of a Tech just got in the mail. They are having issues with their servers and stuff. So if your rig appears down, give it some time to reload or refresh or clear the cache and try to reload it. Or check pull side to correspond before you open the ticket, because 9 times out of 10 when you guys do that, we see it as on. So they have had some server issues, but no big deal. Yeah, Hive OS has been up and down a lot. So I
guess I'm gonna answer.
DJ Mine says, if you do maintenance for like 60 seconds, is it an issue? No, it's not. The longer it is, the longer your reliability will be factored. But when you're on maintenance, though, it doesn't. They do give you like a brief window to do maintenance before it starts attacking your reliability, right? Like, no.
It counts shorter the better. Reliability hit, yeah.
Shorter the better, dude. I've had my DJ, machines down for a week, and I came back at 92%, 93%, and it climbed right back up pretty fast. So it's
he's not understanding though. Even if you do the maintenance cycle, DJ, the guy is still going to be on the rig.
Mm-hmm.
If he's rented it for, I don't know, 2 weeks, it's his instance is still going to be on there. That's not going to kick him off, DJ. So even if you change it, you could change it. You don't even have. You could change the price right now, but you have to wait for him to get off, unless you change the machine ID and lose all your reliability.
Right.
But also.
Sorry, man. I'm suffering too.
Be a little careful when you do the machine change ID, because if you get caught doing that too much, you
get de-verified.
You could get de-verified. So.
Right, and that is a thing. That is a thing. But real quick, speaking of going down, I want to talk about Solana going down. I think for the first time in 2024, they had about a 6-hour outage. Usually when Solana goes down, I was talking to Max about this briefly earlier, but usually when Solana goes down, they see a price discovery, and it didn't. It actually went down today, slightly. So I don't understand why they keep having problems. I mean, this is a project with, Visa is using this now, right? Like Visa starting to integrate with Solana, a lot of projects building on it. They have a huge ecosystem. What do you mean the network went down? Why did the network go down?
Well, no, that's why I know it wasn't planned maintenance, but I mean, you have to think about it this way: is
it wasn't planned, was it? I don't think so.
Well, no. What I mean is their network provider is Lumen, right?
Oh, that's ours. You're right.
Well, they have another side where they provide servers. We're not on that side, right? We're on the fiber side, so it's different.
So Joker said that someone did an update on the server by mistake. They had to reboot it and recover it. Aha. DJ Mine says, to be clear, if I raise the price now, it'll reflect the next person. Yes, it will. When this person leaves your machine, the next person the new price will take effect. That is correct. It's too centralized, says Galaxy 9 Synthesis. I agree. Solana is a very centralized project. You don't get this problem with proof of work. Just saying. But, hey, look, that's just what they want to do, right? And people are building on it, which is, listen, a proof of work ecosystem chain, it doesn't run as fast. Okay, so the way that I understand it is, and correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, or King, if you know better than me, please. The proof of work ecosystems, they don't run as fast as the proof of stake systems, right? But they're more robust, and they might be a little slower, but they don't go down. You know what I mean? And I think, especially when Caspa gets its layer 2 and starts building that ecosystem, I think Caspa is going to change all that. Honestly, I'm really hoping that happens, because I think when Caspa starts getting their smart contracts and stuff, I think a lot of people are going to build on it, because they get the security of proof of work with the speed of a proof of stake system, right? So that's just my opinion. What do you think about that, King?
I don't know if that's true or not. Like tokenomics and all that other crap. That is not my specialty, so that's not me. But I mean, Caspa is doing interesting stuff. I just did a video today, you know, telling everyone I sold my Caspa miners. So, yeah, I don't know.
Well, typically proof of stake has always been a little faster, just because of the nodes, and it's more centralized and it's not like spread out. So you don't have a lot of problems with latency. You know, it's, you know, you can, you know, kind of focus, kind of like a magnifying glass. You could take all the light and focus it onto one spot, make it stronger. With proof of work, it's kind of just like spread all over the place, but it's still there. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
you know, so usually proof of stake is faster. Tonto Bong Ronto says POS definitely faster because it's all through nodes. That's why CAS is so big. Right. So Crypto Frank, what's up, man? Good to see you. Let me see here. I do want to touch on the new IB link, but we'll get to that in a second. Sorry, King, go ahead.
I was going to ask this question though.
What do you got?
And this is, I'm going to do a video on this probably like later this week or whenever I get a chance. Is okay. So how much is the Bitmain KS3 yielding a day?
At 9 cents, it's right around $70 a day. I would say $70 a day, up or down.
How much Caspa?
Oh, Caspa. Let's see. Let's go here. I'll pull it up right here. I'll share my screen with you if you like.
Because I'm gonna really blow everybody's mind here with what I'm about to say.
Okay, so you got my screen up?
Oh, hold on. Okay.
All right. So at 9 cents, I can't put halves in here, but it's close enough. At 9 cents, the KS3 9.4 terahash. Wow, it did go down. It's $60 a day, and it's yielding 678 Caspa.
It's 3,500 watts, right?
Correct.
So let me
order placed for two of them. Actually,
let me get the Omni electric calculator, because this is I'm gonna make everybody just think about GPU mining for a second here, because this is.
While you do that, King, real quick, I want to make an announcement. This new IB Link unit, a lot of these retailers, guys, are playing the guessing game. Okay, they're charging more than what it would be. Here's my advice. Don't FOMO into the IB Link yet. Wait until the prices level off, because I got direct contact to the manufacturer. Okay, they released ballparks. So everybody's adding 30%, 20 or 30%. Slow down. The prices will level off on these machines. I don't think they're going to be a 10, 11 grand. They could go up and they could go down. So just be careful. I would wait to see if more of what the price is going to be. I think the price will actually come down on the IB links, but everybody slow down with the IB links, because I don't know if there's a lot of certified technicians that can repair those. And I don't know about IB links reliability. I have a lot of people asking me about it, but anyway, sorry. We'll get into that in a minute. Go ahead, King.
Okay. So this is just some math, right? I was thinking about this because I was driving my truck. You know, I ain't got shit else to do. So
you want to share your screen, or do you want me to take this down?
I mean,
are you on Omni calculator? I can put the same numbers in.
Yeah, you want to just put Omni calculator?
Yeah, I got it right here.
Yeah, it's hard because I'm on my MacBook. So
right, I got you. Hold on. Here, we'll share this screen. So what do you got?
So 3,500 watts.
3,500.
Let's say it's at our lowest price, which is 9.5 cents.
Okay.
Let's do that, and then 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
And then do it per month. So it's okay. So besides the cost of the unit, okay, which we can get into that one. That's another argument too. Okay, that's $242 a month. It's going to cost you to run the unit, right? That's what it's going to cost you. every month. Okay, now I want you to take away the 3,500 watts, and I want you to change the energy price to 12 cents, because that's what I paid at my house, but that's also what we charge for GPU hosting, right? I think, I don't remember.
We're at 11 actually, but
okay. That's why I'm not the sales guy.
Okay.
Now I want you to do, I'll even give it even more wattage. This is more than what was pulling when I tested it, but we'll say 400 watts. Okay. When I test mined Caspa for 2 days, it was yielding 2,000 Caspa a day on 6 6600s. That's what that rig pulls.
Wow.
So I want you to think about this. Is instead of FOMOing into ASICs, if you're in the ASIC game right now, you're too late, in my opinion.
Yeah, it could be a little late in some parts.
Let me tell you who won this is going to be Soap. Okay, he got in so early with Caspa, and he has piles of it. Right, when that pumps, and if it pumps in the bull run, right? Because it's an if, he's going to have life-changing money, right? That's the kind of stuff that you need to do with GPU mining. Like, that's where the magic is. Look, that's $30 a month. It was yielding you 2,000 a day.
Right. Yeah.
You could have had 60,000 tokens for $30. And I mean, if you want to get into hardware costs, okay, I had it on a riserless motherboard, just the one you put all the cards in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I had 6 6600s. Okay. What's that going to cost me? What, like, I don't know, $2,000?
Right.
What's the cost of a KS3? What, like 15 grand, or I don't even know.
KS3 9.4, we're selling it for about 16,000.
Okay. So, I mean, I was just thinking about this to put it all in perspective here. If you're trying to chase it like a lithium, it's probably too late for everybody right now. You should have been mining lithium like 2 years ago.
Right. Hindsight 2020. I agree. I'm trying to, I'm sorry, I'm just approving my thumbnail for tomorrow. But yes, hindsight 2020 when it comes to it. I mean, this is why spec mining is like, you should always have like one rig just for spec mining, just to kind of see what happens. Put it on a VM, get some coins, because you never know. Like, dude, I was mining Caspa. I mined Caspa for 1 week and I had like 40,000 Caspa at one point. Right. And had I just like set it and forget it, and I had like a few million, oh man, it'd been changing my life. But hindsight 2020. But yes, Soap did sell at like 1 or 2 cents. But he did well. He did well on it. Homebrew Crypto, $4.99 super chat says a lithium in the bull run. 100%. A lithium is definitely going to do well in the bull run.
I think it will do well. And I mean, the last few weeks I was thinking, okay, I want to mine as much lithium as I can before the next ASIC announcement is out. But I do like a lithium only for the aspect right now on GPUs that it's super low on wattage for my 6700s, right? It's like 320, 350 a rig, right? So it's, I mean, to run my whole farm only costs me like, I don't know, like $5 a day.
Take the fort for 1 second, King. Hold on, I'll be right back. Sorry.
Okay, all right, I got it, everybody. Don't worry, we'll make it here. See what you guys are saying. Lithium is the bull run. No Time Mining says I sold at 3/4 of a penny. And DJ Mine says holding all my GPU mine Caspa. I mean, yeah, man. I've sold a little bit of coins, like some, like the Carlson thing. I traded out of right when it came out, and I did a couple other ones, but like, I hold Caspa. I hold like a little bit of Bitcoin. I hold a lot of Litecoin. I hold a lot of Dogecoin. I think this is a good learning experience for everybody, because we've seen a lot of new coins come out in this bear market that have done actually quite well, that are still around, right? Like Radiant and Nexa. I
think Radiant's a sleeper.
And Caspa, I think, was out last bull run towards the end, right? But this just goes to show that, I mean, it's really hard to gauge some of these projects, right? To really know which ones are going to be winners and which ones are losers.
Right.
It's, you know, it's like only time will tell. And everybody gets scared, you know, they mine a bunch of it and they end up selling it. And
sorry guys, I'm just sending a picture to the thumbnail designer because I didn't like the one I sent him. Way too fast for you. Said, how much is a KS2 going for? Well, let's check the Terrahash's website. I don't know if they're in stock yet. I can't remember, guys. I have so much going on all day long, and
I want you to think about that. Look, his $9,000 KS3M has mined only 10,000 Caspa. I couldn't mine that back in the 6600s in 5 days.
I mean, you know, it's FOMO. You know what I mean? Right now, iServer KS2s are sold out. I don't think I have any updated pricing on them yet. KS Max. Oh, okay. I did get the IB Link price. Wow. Okay, so the prices actually are pretty accurate. That was a pretty good guess. They might have got it like a day before I did. But it looks like we're gonna sell the KS Max for probably like right around 11,300 ish. So we do have the IB Link. It is a pre-order. It's not a spot order. So nice. So, but like I said, guys, I aim to be the lowest price in the industry. So if you see something you want to price match, beat someone's price, send me an email, let me know. But I do have the IB Link orders already. So, but there is Chinese New Year. So orders will be processed, but a couple weeks before we get answers, because Chinese New Year is literally starting, I think, tomorrow or the next day. And the warehouse is closing on the 10th, which means that they're not going to get any orders out past the 10th. So just letting you guys know, otherwise it's going to be a little long before we get it. So my son just doesn't want to sleep tonight. Another night, doesn't want to sleep. But
we only price match reputable, right?
Reputable retailers. Not any need a face on a website.
But I mean, I wonder if this is going to get more people to GPU mine and spec mine. If you really think about it,
I don't know. I think everybody should have a spec mining rig. I think you should. If there's a new coin, even if it's like a GPU or two, like Soat had, right? Soat mined all that Caspa on like 3 GPUs, right? Like put aside a small, a small rig, open air, doesn't have to be anything pretty, and just spec mine with it. You know, maybe some older cars like 5700s, 6600s. You know, throw something on it. You don't have to do anything crazy. I mean, shit, throw a 1080 Ti on it. I mean, just spec mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, get a little. I mean, I did that with Carlson. I did okay. I did that with AI Power Grid. Made some money. Why not? You know what I mean? That is correct, Bot Life Gamer. Ivan Moon says all crypto CNY is on Friday for you. So Friday would be, what's the date on Friday? The 8th? No, the 9th. Okay. So yeah, that's when it starts. Warehouse closes on the 10th. They did say that. So if you guys want orders, if you want to get them in, we could try to get them in as quickly as possible. Otherwise, it's going to be a couple weeks before we get answers on anything. So, his spec rig is a 1063 gigabyte cards. So that's what I'm saying. Like, get like some old cards, man. Throw them on there, and you could build a spec mining rig for like nothing. Like, you can go get cards for like $50. Get some RX 580s. Get some cheap stuff. And just spec mine, man. That's it. Like, doesn't have to be any, or you could just get one monster 4090 and put it there and let that be your spec mining GPU. I mean, there's one way or the other you could do it, I guess. Crypto 440, what's up, man? Good to see you. I saw your short that Chump showed about the Ice River stuff. That was interesting, man. Good work on what you did there. I like it. Very educational. P106 is very cheap. Yeah, I agree. 100%. Diesel, what's up, man? Carl Coates says I have 1660 supers. Yeah, guys, I'm telling you, like, I know it's time consuming and it's like coin chasing a little bit, but you get a project, you do some research, put the wallets in a VM. For the love of God, put the wallets in a VM.
They have to have other networking things in place, not just a VM, like because the VM could be on the same subnet as this laptop right now.
Well, you can activate them and deactivate them, right? So they're not running in like a background or stuff like that for safety.
Yeah, but while it's activated, it has access to your network though. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah, I mean, listen to the networking guy.
Money King likes to be safe than sorry, because when you're sorry, you're effed.
Yeah, make sure you put it on a separate network. It's just stay safe. They are spec mining. There's been malicious software caught before on these things, so just be careful. But
Tonto, that's a really hard question to ask about networking because it comes down to a preference, right? And it comes down to your skill level and what you can manage and set up. I mean, Ubiquity's good. Me, Hawk, and Panda use Ubiquity at home. I use MikroTik over at the facilities and in Melbourne and stuff. So I mean, I know that too. So they're good too. But I mean, if you want something pretty and easy to read, I wouldn't recommend MikroTik because they don't have that, right? They're not meant for that.
Right.
You could also do what Max did, which is the TP-Link. What is it, Armada or something? Mm-hmm. It's like a more advanced line from TP-Link that can do like VLANs and stuff like that. So that's another option. I know Max went with that. So I don't know if he's actually set up his network or not yet. So you could do pfSense. pfSense is also good, but if you're going to set up your own pfSense box, you're going to want to get like a layer 2 switch, right? I wouldn't recommend doing all the switching on the same box that you're trying to do all your routing. That would just be my 2 cents. I would have just like a dual NIC, right? Going from the, your computer or pfSense box, whatever the F you want to call it, go to a switch and then have everything break out from there. That would be the best way to do it. So
I'm looking at a few of the competitors when it comes to the IB links, and we're going to beat them all on price. Throwing that right now. We don't have a middleman, so we can be really aggressive on price. So it looks like some of the competitors are 11,800, some are at 12,000. So yeah, yep, we're going to be right around 11,400, 11,500, and that's with shipping and import tax. So I am creating the product right now, but it's a pre-order, and looks like it's not going to ship till the probably end of February. When they say end of February, I always say first week of March. Like, you know what I mean? So she said maybe end of this month. So I'm going to go ahead and make the product right now. And you guys can get pre-orders in if you want. But yeah, so a lot of people have been asking me, actually. I have a few clients that were asking me about, IB Link's reliability. Now, King, have you had any experience with IB Link products at all? Do you know anything about them?
I know they're ASIC miners. That's all I know. I know that Panda had an IB Link, I believe, right, for his Cadena miner a while back.
Right.
I know there's a client who sent us a couple older IB Links that are not great. So here's my thing about the ASIC game, and as we learn more, as I learn more about it, right, and as our company learns more about it, is you get all these other weird manufacturers, and I know IB Link has been around forever.
They have almost as long, I think, longer than Bitmain, or just as long as Bitmain.
To me, it's like at least Bitmain, you're going to get the support with it, right? It's not the greatest support, but it's there, right? Like Ice River right now, right? Like everybody's kind of effed, right? So it's just like, if when it comes down to if I'm looking to buy an ASIC, I'm not buying one right now, but let's just say like during the next bear run, there's like a new, I don't know, L11 or something, right? Like, would I buy one from Ice River or would I buy one from Bitmain? I would buy one from Bitmain, right? Because to me, it's like, it's like a Honda Civic, right? It's like a known, reliable company. You know what I mean?
Right.
Ice River to me is too risky to buy. I don't know the repair status of IB Links or how many active technicians, but I know there are lots of people who work on Bitmain stateside,
Right.
which to me is like, that's the brand you should be looking at, is Bitmain, right? You want something that's easily supported and can be easily repaired, right? If you have to send this thing back to China and like pray to God it comes back, right? Then I mean, especially when it comes to a Caspa ASIC, I mean, DJ said it in his video today. It's like, hey, every day you're losing Caspa, right? And it's like, it's going down every day, so you got to mine as much as you can. So to me, it's like, I would stick with Bitmain.
Right.
Those are my 2 pennies.
So it looks like the IB link. I'm getting ready to put it on the site, guys. So just bear with me a sec. It looks like as far as technicians go, I don't know if there's any repair. I was explaining this to a client earlier today because he wants to buy a significant number of these, and I said, look, like if these go down, they could be down for a while, because what we learned was everybody thought, Ice River, Bitmain, and What's Miner, and all these other people were like in the same factory, right? Well, actually, they're not. They're not even close. Ice River is completely different from Bitmain. What's Miner is in its own like planet, and then all these other miners, they're all different, so they're not made similar. So like with Bitmain, and KiiNG mentioned this on another live stream that we had last week, I believe, is that Bitmain has a tech for almost every model. Some models do work together, but they have techs for every model. So, and forget the E9 Pros, man. Oh my God, those machines, as far as reliability, they're getting wrecked right now. There's nobody to fix them. You have to send them back to China. Carl Coates is all crypto. I went away for 4 days and kept my KS3M going. Didn't want to lose any Caspa. Yeah. That's risky, but hey, Carl, if it worked out for you, cool. As long as you could remote to it, shut it down if there's an issue. Joker Miner says, did you get your tax stuff from Vast, or do we have to get it on the website? They mailed it to my house. I have it set up through Stripe, and they mailed it to my house. I believe or was that Google? I think Vast is either send you an email or they mail it to you.
No, there's actually a Discord announcement. I read his comment, because I haven't even looked at that yet. I'm probably going to file an extension, but it says, for all US-based hosts, we need your help for tax filing. Please review our tax guide for 2023. If you're paid through Wise, we will need your W-9 form, which you can submit here. For those who paid through Stripe or Connect or PayPal, the 1099 will be issued from these platforms.
Right, they did, yeah. So I did Stripe, so it was issued from Stripe. Sorry. There you go.
So it'll be on there electronically if you're doing PayPal or Stripe. If you're doing Wise, you have to fill out some documentation on there.
Yeah. I need to get a picture of this ASIC. Let's see. IB link. Let me go to Google. IB link KS Max. Need to put a picture on the website. Everybody's charging tons of money for this, by the way. Like, they're charging at least $300-$400 more than like what we're charging, and I just don't understand. Like yeah, I don't get it. I don't know why I mean, granted, everyone's got to make money, right? I understand that, but geez, like, their margins are nuts, in my opinion. But no big deal. All right, it's gonna go live as a product here in a second. But unfortunately, I have to add a new category because I don't believe I have IB Link as a manufacturer on the website. So I'll do that later. I think I'll ask Chili if he can do that, because Chili is now in charge of both not in charge. He is helping maintaining the Terra Hosting and Terrahash's website on a monthly basis. Chili did a really good job with Terrahash's, and he's continuing to improve it. And we have to get ready to do some affiliate stuff, so that's going to be cool. So Terra could charge the same, but not include something else along with the purchase. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Maybe you misphrased that, or maybe we could include something with the purchase. Maybe, is that what you're trying to say? Let's see. Anyone running Natix? I'm 14th in the US right now. Nice, Tonto Bongranto. Oh, you mean include, right? I don't know what we would include. Maybe a high five. Congrats. I'm just kidding. I don't know what we would include. I'd rather just be the cheapest price and, you know, get them here as fast as we can. I know I'm not trying to be smart ass, but I don't know. I have to put a stipulation here though. This is a pre-order. Only, and units are expected to ship end of February or early March 2024. Okay. I think that gets the message across. So King, what are your plans these next 2 weeks at Terra? What are you planning to do? What improvements you looking to make? Talk to me, because I haven't even asked you that question.
I'm supposed to work? No.
Oh.
I thought this was a vacation, man. I mean,
yeah, hey, paid company vacation, man. That's great.
Yeah. Since, you know, I plan on learning some more about the building, learning like some of the, you know, like emergency procedures, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Maintenance on the building, maintenance on all the fans, because, you know, we have like 44,000 CFM each, and there's 24 of them, right? So there's about 1 million CFM in there, and you have to grease them and stuff, and just learn a bunch about that. I was gonna put those 10 octominers up, but I don't know what's going on with that, so I'm on hold for that, I guess. There's a couple people who have some GPUs that are sporadically not working all the way, so gonna troubleshoot that. I guess Trump has a couple cards here. I think Joker has a couple cards here. I'll probably gonna start with maintenance tomorrow. So if you're a customer and you see your GPU rig go off, like, I'm only gonna do one at a time. My goal is just to do 5 or 10 octominers every day. I probably won't get to all of them this time, but I'm on a 2-week rotating schedule. So after, you know, 1 to 3 times, I should be cycled through the farm, right, where everything's getting blown out on a very regular basis. So if your GPU rig goes off for, you know, a few moments, don't freak out. It's probably just me taking them down, blowing them out, and putting them back on the shelf. That and I was gonna talk to Frank about building the actual because we haven't actually formed built a structure for the aisle yet.
Right, we're gonna be expanding on the GPUs now, and we got to talk about the aisles and stuff like that, because we're gonna be over 2,000 GPUs coming up here soon once we get ready for the expansion, right?
Yeah,
that's a lot of GPUs. Real quick, guys, I put the link to the new product, the IB Link unit, which they just told me today it's available for pre-order right now, actually, as we're live. So I did create the product and put it out there. If you have any questions or a bulk order, all the instructions are on the page. Link is there. If you guys are interested in getting the unit, just make sure you guys please be careful buying these units from other people. Make sure you're getting from a reputable seller. Make sure that you do your research into these ASICs. Don't just, please, for the love of God, don't FOMO into ASICs. Panda says, just send me all those octominers, thanks.
Yeah, I mean, if you want, just realize this: those X12, they have no boxes. So I mean, the only thing you're gonna probably be able to do is freight, which, oh man, that's a long way to freight all the way up there. It's gonna be expensive, number one, and number two, I guarantee you're gonna have a lot of broken cards.
Yeah, I know. Let's see here. Check in chat real quick. If you got any questions for me and King, guys, let us know. Any Terra hosting questions, or I think we just restocked on Cumulus nodes, which was good. What was you saying?
The X12 is the box.
No, it is the box. Yeah. Yeah, no. We have some Stratus nodes available. I think there was only like 3 or 4 left. So we did get some new hardware in, so that's pretty good.
We did. So we expanded on our Cumulus nodes. I don't remember how many we got left. I know we put up
50.
like 80 more, but I think
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you
There's
right
been
now.
some people buying them. So I know Jeff Key, thank you, Jeff Key. I know he bought 8 in a Stratus, and I know somebody else bought 8, and I put another 8 up. So, yeah, and then we got some more Titan nodes in, and but yeah,
So
I'm keeping a little bit of a reserve this time. Last time we just maxed everything out, and I didn't like that, so I am keeping like a 15% reserve in case I need to move things around for whatever reason.
So Zach Brickson says, have you guys considered hosting for BC 250s? I wouldn't answer that. That would be KiiNG's decision whether or not we could take those
You
units.
know what those are, right? Those are riserless motherboards. Or no, those are mining motherboards.
I thought they were GPUs or something. Aren't they the workstation GPUs or something like that?
Oh, really? I thought he was
talking FPGAs.
I thought he was talking about the mining motherboard.
No.
He's talking about the GPUs.
PS5 motherboard, PS5 boards. I'm sorry, guys. I thought they are APUs. APUs.
I'm looking at it right.
If it could work in an octominer, yes. Essentially.
Yeah. That'll depend if it needs any additional configurations outside of Hive OS.
Right. Yeah. It depends on how many you got, right? Did Ryzen Zen 5 is going to be Ryzen Zen 5 is going to be crazy, Tom Bongaranto. Yeah. So I'm looking at these Cumulus nodes. We have 56 left in stock and 3 Stratus. $10 a month. And here's another thing. I know everybody's hyped on this decentralization and we shouldn't centralize these projects. A lot of people who have like these node hosting services, they're renting in data centers. Like they're just renting hardware. And I'm okay with that. I have no problem with that. Everybody got to make money. But is it really decentralized? You know what I mean? Like they're going to AWS, they're going to Microsoft, they're going to these large companies and they're renting hardware. I don't think Hetzner allows it anymore, but
no. Well, yeah, no, there's a lot of them at Hetzner still.
Even at Hetzner, so
at least Flux nodes there is because they haven't really caught on to that. But
so, I mean, if you're worried about decentralization, you might want to, we host everything on our own hardware, so we don't have anything off-site, which is good because if there's an issue, we can fix it pretty quick without having to put a support ticket. So, knock on wood. Everything's been all right.
BC250s wouldn't work in a hosting environment. Each card has to be individually tuned, and each card requires its own Ethernet. Oof, no thanks.
Yeah, that would be a nightmare from a hosting perspective.
No.
Unless they were 3,000 watt GPUs or APUs, because that's exactly minimum 2,500, right, for each slot. Because then
you're gonna have to like give them each their own like freaking switch at that point. I mean. Yeah, there would definitely be like other costs associated with those. That would not be a regular hosting contract at all.
Yeah, no, it's maybe not something we're gonna probably host, guys. Usually just GPUs and ASICs for right now. We did have a guy try to host FPGAs, and we couldn't get them to work. Remember that?
Yeah,
we had to send them back.
He has spoken.
So Panda says the BC250 thing is a waste of money. Panda also put a link in the chat here. I'll share the screen, King.
16 gigs of GDDR6X PlayStation 5 APU, which is essentially the BC250.
So let me share it here. I feel like max voltage.
I guess that must be in relation because didn't Soat do a video not that long ago about the PS5 mining on it?
I think he did. There it is. I shared it. Yep. Yeah.
Is that the whole box and that comes with all those APUs? It comes with 12.
Let me see. So
you're gonna need. I mean,
that's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, you're gonna need like a switch just for that one machine.
Yeah, he says I'd rather buy an E9. I don't know. Those E9s got problems.
Oh,
no.
E9s, hey, man. I'm gonna give everyone a hint on the E9. Okay, here's an I'm gonna give you some reality on this. Is we know, at least because there's people having problems, a couple who have problems with E9s. Nobody works on those stateside. There is no techs. There is no repairs. You have to send them back.
Yeah.
And parts are very hard to source. So
it's amazing to me though that they didn't they wouldn't organize like repair.
I find the one-offs like the X5, right? That Monero one from Maine and the E9 and it's like the one-offs, right? Of the weird coins, right? Those ones they don't produce a lot of parts for. They don't. Right. They don't. Not a lot of people train for it because it's a one-off, right? Because what does everybody love? They love the Litecoin and they love Bitcoin, right? So all the techs are going to focus on becoming S19 and S21 certified, right? And L7 certified. Not. I mean, how many places are running an entire E9 farm? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
it's not.
If you're a repair guy, you want to go where the masses are, right? Not where there's like, 2 machines.
So Crypto 440 made a good point. He says BC 250 are good on certain spec mining that requires CPU with GPU. For $700 for an entire rig, I mean, if I'm like 12 cards, I mean, for a spec mining build, if you have a $700 laying around, I mean.
So essentially what that thing is just what it is. They're all just cut down versions of PlayStation 5s. That's what that is. That's why they all need their own Ethernet port. It's like a mini PS5 blade.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be pretty cool to actually have one of these. I mean, spec mine with it. I mean, don't expect to make crazy amounts of money with it. 610 mega hash on ETH, 245 mega hash on Raven, 610 mega hash on ETC, 16 gigs, GDDR6, blah 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 blah. I mean, for $700, I don't know. I mean, if I had $700 laying around, maybe why not? Just plug it in, let it rip.
He did say though that each one you have to go in and tune itself, so you can't do a mass tune.
Yeah, that would be a pain. That'd be a royal pain in the what.
So like, if you got to go in there and you got one that's not right, dude,
it would probably show up as their each individual rig too. Like
yeah. I mean, I'm out. That's like having like 12 computers I have to manage. No thanks.
Yeah, I could see where that's probably why this is $700. Tyson Coin says, I'd say Amazon hosting is decentralized because the ownership is decentralized. The benefits and votes to individual owners of the instances. I don't know much about Amazon actually, but oh, you talk about AWS. Sorry. No, it's definitely not decentralized. That is 100%. I respectfully disagree, Tyson. And you're a smart guy. They may be decentralized in the way their ownership is spread out, maybe with their shareholders, but that data center is football fields long, and most of it's underground for their high level stuff. So I don't know. I don't think so. Crypto Frank says, you guys see litecoinpool.org. Now they have Locotech as a choice for a miner. Really? What? Litecoinpool.org. Whoops, why is this here?
Oh, look at this. Here you go. Tonto over here. Look at, I'd rather buy 2 A770s than buy that freaking $700.
Where do you see it? Sorry, King. Frank, where do you see this? Calculation charge stats? No, not stats. Calculator? No.
I never minded that pool, so I don't know.
I used this before. They just combine Doge and Litecoin.
It says main hardware. Look, it says main hardware. Click on that drop down.
Oh, there you go.
What's it say?
Oh, Locotech. There it is.
There, boom.
Yeah, still doesn't mean anything though. So, it doesn't. It doesn't. Not until there's a prototype, or this is just a fancy tab. Like,
yeah.
Again, I've said this 100 times. I like Ben. I like the company. I like what they're doing. I really do, and I think they're going to do great things. You need a prototype before you should even launch the website, in my opinion. Yeah. I really, please, guys, just take your time. You need to get a working unit before you pre-order these units. This is crypto, and this is crypto hardware. Okay.
Well, there's no prototype yet. I mean, everybody can literally give this guy a bunch of money. He can get like $100 million, and then just say, "Didn't work out. See you guys."
Exactly.
I'm not saying
he's going to do that. Right. He probably won't do that.
I did talk to him when we were having breakfast there at Monty Disrupt, and he does seem nice. But I mean, my rule of thumb is I don't trust anyone. So until I see a working unit and I can hold it with my hands, then I'm not giving you any kind of money. And then
sorry,
I was gonna answer one question because he keeps asking it. It's like the third time he's asked it, which is by Petrol, or is that how you say that? Petrol?
By what?
He keeps asking, what's everyone's hardware choice or wallet that they use? I have it with me. I use Tangent.
Oh, Pet Chowl?
Yeah, Petrol, or I don't know.
Pet Chowl? I don't know. Petchol? Well, I don't know.
I use Tangent.
I just got my Tangent wallet. I have to do the review. Real quick, Tyson says, Hawk Crypto, yes, hardware is centralized, but you running a program on it seems the same as renting on Vast. You're just renting their hardware. You don't own your program, right? Okay, this is how... No, Vast is decentralized because I have the hardware at my house, right? So they have to rent it from their... Okay... All right. Nothing is truly decentralized. The only truly decentralized project out there is Bitcoin. Okay, and maybe you know a lot of the forks of it too, because there's really no center point, right? A lot of projects have a center point. You come in here like an hourglass, right? You come in here, everybody signs up, and then they go rent the machines out here, right? If you really want to put it in that perspective, but Vast is decentralized because there's, you know, thousands and thousands of people that have these units at different locations around the world. They're not, all the hardware is not in one location. I mean, I would call that decentralized baseline compute.
Now, interesting though. Actually, I know me and Hawk were both emailed about it. I have to talk back to him again, but there's another new project that reached out to me and Hawk, and I was driving, so I didn't say a lot back to him. You know, I just, it's another decentralized compute, but I have to ask more specific questions. It's called Arbius, right? I think is what it is, right?
Yeah, Arbius. Yeah, I think they hit up a lot of people in the.
Supposed to be Web3. So
yeah, but see, here's the thing. Hey, King, real quick, let me ask you this question. All right, this is going to sound a little crazy, but what the hell is Web3? There's no like guidelines for Web3. A lot of people are like promoting this Web3, and like with Web2, with what we have now, we have guidelines, we have, you know, there's structure, right? Web3 is just like this giant like thing of nothing that everybody keeps talking about, and there's no rules, there's no guidelines, like nobody knows. Like, I mean, I don't. What the hell is?
Okay, so according to Google, because I just want to see what Google would bring back. I put the Web3 guideline. The 3 core tenets of Web3 are decentralization, trustless, and permissionless interaction.
Okay, that's great. So I want to launch a Web3 website right now. Overboard Tech says Web3 is read, write, own, which is basically what King just said. So, yeah. Web 2 is read and write. I mean, I own my website. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. Let's see. Homebrew Crypto says Web 3 is when traditional finance joins crypto. Web 3 is fake and you should be wary of it. Tyson Coin says, Hawk, I would say there are 2 levels of decentralized: instance and ownership, the program running and the authority running it. I agree with that. I'll meet you halfway there, 100%. Iowa Crypto says, cat? Hello, what? No, Iowa. We don't want cats, please. So I mean, but
sweet tea though, Iowa. This is unsweet.
There we go. Yeah, this is it right here. This is, I think, his favorite.
No, that's sweet tea. He doesn't drink sweet tea anymore.
Anymore?
Or at least he told me he just drinks unsweet tea. That's what this is.
That is like drinking like unsweet tea. Like
hey,
drinking your coffee.
All right, I'm a fat bastard. Okay, I'm trying to lose some weight here. Okay,
me too. This is the only sugar I'm allowed to have all day.
I ate those nachos.
Oh my god! You justify it with unsweet tea? That's amazing.
I mean, I do have like salad and some other stuff in the fridge. Okay, but like, I didn't feel like cooking anything real tonight, so I was just like, wanted something easy.
Zach says, I'm just gonna wait for Web 4 too. I'm just gonna wait for Web 8. Hit me up when Web 8 gets here. All right, I don't know what the hell all this means. This is just fancy stuff for people to get investors. It's just like the hot button AI topic, right? the actual amount of people actually doing machine learning AI versus all the startups and all the bullshit claiming that they're going to do it is probably, for every one that's doing it, there's probably 50 fake ones. Like, and that's probably like the scale, maybe a little less, maybe a little more, but I don't know. I would like to see Web3. I've heard good things about it, but Homebrew Crypto says Web3 was supposed to be when you can take control of your data. Bates, it becomes VCs launching and dumping fake cryptos like ICP and Terra Luna. Yeah, well, exactly. It's what I'm saying. It's just a buzzword, right? Like, that's it. Web 8, the Ocho, Desert Miner, man. That's exactly. I'm waiting for the Ocho. Holler at Hawk when the Ocho comes around. All right?
Oh,
because then
Tempe?
we'll be there.
Oh yeah, Tempe. Isn't that the search engine?
Yep,
that
Tempe's the search engine. We spoke to those guys at Cypherpunk.
Yeah.
They were there, yeah.
Except he never got back to me ever. I was like one of the first guys.
Send them
to go
another
down
email.
there.
They probably got busy.
Nah.
They want to do it. They want to do. So I heard it has a lot to do with the directories, but I don't know. A lot of these like other search engines use Google's directory and all that stuff. So
Tempe has their own though. Yeah.
So yeah, they do have their own directory, and they have to like fill the directory apparently. So, but must be pretty good. So sorry, I'm getting the thumbnail for tomorrow.
I can't even pronounce that. Whatever Tonto just said.
What he said, he goes, "Have y'all heard of Digify AI or Digif AI? Digify?
I don't know.
How do you? Why does everybody come up with these stupid ass names? Like, just give me like, hey, I'm Hawk AI. It's cool and it makes sense. Put a dash in between AI and what you're trying to pronounce, because then everybody says Nur AI or Nuray or Nurai, or it's just like nobody knows. Homebrew Crypto says Google Jack Dorsey Web3. He said it best in a tweet. You don't own Web3. Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like it's all just buzzwords, man. Like I can create a company, get an office somewhere, make a fancy logo, and say we're doing baseline AI stuff and da 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 da, and this is the data center we plan on building, and get all this funding, and that's what a lot of them are doing. There's a lot. We had a meeting actually. I don't know if KiiNG was in the meeting, because I usually vet the meetings out before they get to his level. We were in a meeting, and this guy was like talking about AI, and this was months ago. This was probably 6-7 months ago. And he's telling me, yeah, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'm like, cool, man, cool. Send us some literature. Oh, yeah, we got funding open. Here's the link for funding and all this other stuff. And I'm like, what? Like, send me literature on your company. He's like, yeah, no, I attached a link for funding. I need literature on your company. Yeah, it's in the link for funding. I've had some bizarre experiences. Like, it's just like, I'm like, okay, sure. And honestly, Little Time Mining is saying NFT, which reminds me on something about NFTs. I can't wait for NFTs to actually use their proper use case and not just be stupid art. I think NFTs have a huge place in the world once they're properly used. Medical records being one of them. NFTs could definitely help prevent identity theft. You know what I mean? I can't wait for that to happen, because people really need to start doing that. Geek of all trades, what's up, man? Good to see you. Yep, guys, the IB link is on the site. Go check it out. I put the link. You can put another link if you guys want in here. We have it for sale. I think I'm undercutting everybody. I checked to some of the big retailers. Price includes shipping and taxes. ETMC, DAO, NFT, get a piece of DAO revenue, Flux Titan watch NFT. Yeah, no, Little Time Mining, AI, same thing. Absolutely. Anything with AI in it, like, it gets you like an extra 1,000 views on a video. I'm serious. Every time I release a video about something that has to do with machine learning or AI, it just blows up. It's everywhere. Like, the one I did for Dynex got like a lot of views, and anything that mentions AI or the hint of it, and there's just so much buzz around it right now. It's only going to get bigger too. You know what I mean? Like, it's insane. So definitely. All right, so
we're going for about an hour and 20 minutes. We'll take.
Yeah, we got another 10 minutes. We'll call it 10 minutes. Northern Prospector says insurance, medical records, identity, warranty, inventory, bills of state, birth records, titles, and on and on. Right. I agree. I think NFTs could be definitely used for that. We can prevent a lot of stuff from happening with NFTs if they're just used correctly. You know, wasn't Etika trying to do that? Wouldn't that company Etika have something to do with medical records? I wonder what happened to that project.
It's still going. It's what is it? It's another ETC coin that's supposed to be medical or whatever.
Right. Yep. Let's see. RA says KiiNG looks sleepy. I'm like, yeah, he does look sleepy. Drove a lot all day.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little tired, but
let's see. Problem with NFTs are the network they live on. It must be stable. Hawk Crypto, Geek of All Trades. Yes, you are correct. But you never really hear, and as much as we don't say his name like Voldemort. Okay, we don't say Ethereum. We don't. It's the network that shall not be named. You never really hear of Ethereum going down, or sorry, the network that shall not be named going down. Okay. All right. It doesn't go down very often. I think Ethereum would be a good sustainable option. Don't put NFTs with medical records on Solana. Okay? Don't do it. Next thing you know, you go to pull your medical records and they can't do your insurance because the network's down, and then you're denied surgery and then you're dead. Don't do it on Solana. That's just my opinion. So
any word yet on the Lithium ASIC, man? Anything?
What do you mean?
You hear any whispers? You hear any whispers about it or what?
Oh, on the Lithium ASIC? A couple tweets here and there, people in my ear about it, but nothing official from anyone. I don't think it's going to be Ice River that makes it, though. I'll be honest with you.
It's going to be Red River, right?
It's probably going to be Bitmain if I had to put money on it. Or don't be surprised if WhatsMiner drops one too. Ari wants to know, you guys mining, what's this coin? Nexelia? I don't know. Tyson said Ice River is going down. Probably. If they don't fix their problems and they don't help these customers, they're definitely going to see a decrease in sales, 100%.
That's right.
I haven't had an Ice River order in weeks.
It's just they're just going to come out with Lava River. You know what I mean? They'll see a different company.
It'll just be like Green Volcano A6 or something, and everybody will be like, "Oh, look at this! This is great!" And
I'm sorry. It's just like, it's funny to watch. You know what I mean? Like, if you watch that video, you can see the trend. Like, everybody's like pumping into these, foaming into these ASICs. Then everybody's going into the firmware. Now everyone's like, no, take the firmware off. Like, the Caspa ASIC train has been a fucking crazy fucking wild train.
It has, man. I mean, people paying $12,000-$13,000 for a KS3M. I sold a few, and I'm sitting there going, why would you guys pay all this money for this? Like, look, I'm not. It has nothing to do with Caspa, obviously. It just has to do with. It really has to do with these Ice Rivers, man. And when you have a product that fails 30 to 40% of the time, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare, guys. Like, I feel for the people who spent a lot of money, and I really hope your machines are running. I hope you got your money back. I really do. But man, these Ice River units are as awful. Nvidia gonna buy Ice River? Oh, okay, geek. We don't spread FUD. Pellish Miner says, hey, Hawk Crypto, Nexelia was something Chump started to mention about a spec mine on Saturday to you all. I found out today with a 2-hour test that a KSO will get shares. Well, I guess that just does that. Right now, everybody is turning their KS0s to Nexelia right now.
All right, there you go. Look, all your KS0s that make you 2 caps a day, go mine dog shit Nexelia now.
Let's check mining pool stats, King. Let's put it up before we sign off here. Let's get mining pool stats on here real quick. I gotta see this.
Everybody's on there. They're logging in right now.
Everybody just opened up another tab and just started, getting into their units. All right, are we up?
Oh no, here. Sorry.
All right, so there's mining pool stats. New coins. What's going on? Here's that Nexilia. K heavy hash, 47 terahash on the network. And there's been a lot of hash rate thrown on it. Yeah. Are you sure KS zeros will work on this? I mean, what is this project? Like,
how many miners are on there?
Let's check their Twitter. Oh, sorry, hold on. 644 followers. They're giving away. I don't want to go on their website. I'm afraid to go on websites, man. Like,
make a Windows VM, and then
hold on. I'll do that right now. Hold on a second. It'll take me about 3 hours. Yeah, I don't know. Again, but hey, this is what we're talking about, right? This is spec mining. Like, build. What?
Okay, here it comes. Here's the FUD. Here it is.
What's the FUD? No, I'm being serious. No, but this is but it is spec mining though. This is what spec mining is, right? Panda. Oh, okay. You're talking about Panda. You're talking about me. Yeah. Panda says, I've had all my ice servers on Nexilia for the past week. I don't know what the heck everyone is on about. Huh?
Oh, I don't know. What
does that mean?
I don't know.
What everyone is.
Yeah, you know what? Let me just tell you something. Like, see, all I gotta do is look. If I'm trying to figure out what I should mine, I just go look at Panda stuff, right? And I'm like, okay.
I go on his farm. I see what he's doing. I raid his farm all the time.
I'm just like, what should I be mining? I'm like, well, all right, let me see what the Grandmaster's mining right now, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Boom.
Exactly. That's exactly what we do. Everybody's like, Hawk, did you hear about this new coin? Hold on, let me check Panda's farm. Yep, just heard about it. Panda's mining it right now. Panda said he's going to remove all our access right now. Panda's had access to my farm forever. You know who's like awesome at like helping out his friends with their mining farms is Rondi. Rondi wakes up at like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, and he'll look, like check your farm, and he'll be like, "Yo, Hawk, dude, hold on, wait, no, that's not my Rondi impression. Hold on.
Oh, you gotta get better. Hold on.
He go, yo, Hawk, yo, Papa, listen, you gotta change these overclock, bro. This ain't gonna work. I'm gonna do it for you. I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you. And then I got it. And then he'll send you a message later and go, Hawk, I changed this. I got you more efficiency, more hash rate, less power. That's my dude. That's my G, man. All right, man. Take care of yourself. Say hello to the family. That's Rondi. And I love him for that. I do. He's just awesome. You don't have to ask him. He just, hangs out and likes to go tune other people's stuff. He's like the NVIDIA overclocking master. And AMD.
I just had a great idea for Panda, and everyone's going to hate me for this, but Panda, you could increase the price of your memberships, and then you could give people access to only view your farm, and that's it. And then you can let other miners see what you're doing. See? You charge them for it too, see? Don't worry, Panda, but hey, I'm not a marketing guy, all right? I'm not a marketing guy.
His Panda says Ronnie's such a G. His family is amazing. His wife gave my son his first swimming lesson. It was wholesome.
Oh no!
Oh, that's right. That's right. When you were here, that's right.
Everyone's saying they'll pay for that in the chat.
I'd pay for that. Wow, look at that. Look. I'd pay. What if I did that on my farm? You guys pay? Okay. I probably owe them money.
Panda, 5%. All right. That's my fee.
You're selling yourself short at 5%.
Oh well, I know what kind of business. Yeah, he's gonna have a few million in there, so I'm okay. I'm not greedy, Panda.
That's all right. Yeah, don't be greedy. Radiant looks like the hash rate has dipped on Radiant, 51 terahash. No real price moving down 11%. Let's check some of these coins here. Ergo, I've been thinking about getting a bag of Ergo, man. I don't have one. I think Ergo would do well in the bull run. Hash rate looks like it's down slightly from last week, 12 terahash. Spread the hash rate, guys. Get off DX pool. Let's see. Caspa, 166 petahash. Nothing moving there. DJ Mines' favorite project, Firo. Why does everybody talk about Firo anymore? I know they did DJ wrong, and we stand behind our brother. But
I mean,
are they doing anything? Like, is this project doing
it might be
anything?
like that. They hate miners.
But they need us though. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Everybody should rebel, and all 583 of you on this project should just turn off. Chain come to a halt, like Pink Chain.
I mean, I guarantee you that the Vero guys, they probably have their own miners on there, and they'll never turn off. They'll just keep on what they need, and that's it.
Yeah, but here's my thing though. Like, you need crypto miners to run your chain. Why would you start I don't know, whatever. This is old news, man. That's like 2022 news. But let's check KiiNG's favorite project, Ironfish. Not any real movement there. Price down 17%. Majority of the hash rates on hero miners. We did check Radiant, Cairo coin. Let's check Lithium. Oh, hash rate is up. Price is up 7% today. It's sitting at right $2.09, I believe. I had it pulled up right here.
Yeah,
Here we go.
I like how low the efficiency is, but maybe I'll go mine some iron. Maybe I'll go mine fishies again.
Yeah, go mine some fishies. Get off my lithium. Anyway,
Okay,
back to
my GPUs is not going to increase your yield that much.
doesn't matter. It's just one too many. I got my bag of lithium. I stopped mining it because the yields are like very small right now. So I got a nice bag. I'm just gonna wait for a nice pump and mount. Here's that Etika project. Let's see what their hash rate's sitting at. 1.23 terahash. There's SHA-3 Solidity. I didn't even know. Did they have an algo change? Speaking of algo change, wow, look at, they had a bunch of people drop off, and then they came back on. Looks like they got dropped from a few pools too. Speaking of algo change, Meowcoin did announce an algo change. It's probably a few months away at minimum, but they are going to change. So I don't know what to yet. I don't know that. I don't know. I was going to ask Andy.
Please be Litterbox. Name it Litterbox.
Litterbox pal. Litter pal. We should have. We should see who can come up with the best name for Meowcoin's own algorithm. Meow Pal. Why not? They're gonna go Blake 3? Really? Carlson for the GPUs. Paw 256. Stop it.
Paw 256.
Stop it. That I think Overboard Tech. That was good. Paw 256. That's awesome. That is awesome. So many things you could do with that. Meowcoin has gone in the shitter, says Mass Boost. From a price perspective, yeah, but the guys that run the project are honest, and gives me gives the project credibility. Panda saying Paw 3, Paw 256 Meow Pal, inspired by Moby. Who's Moby? So let's see. Nur AI. Looks like the hash rate's down slightly. Difficulty is down. Price is going down with it. SATX. I know a lot of people have been doing this SATX with gaming. I know you can do this with... you can connect the SATX now to your Steam account, and you can get SATX for mining. So that's pretty cool. Let's check Chlor. What's Chlor been doing? Nothing. Down 11% today. Hash rate's down. Looks like they got a good spread out of their hash rate, though. That's good. I like to see that. I'm not saying that on a live stream, Zach, but that is pretty funny too. Hawk Paw, the car tech, yeah. If ever made a crypto.
There you go. Max had a good one.
What did Max say? Paw POW. That's a good one too. I don't know, man. Overboard Tech had the good one. He said, what was his? Meow, not Meow Pal. Paw 256. That's it. That was you can't beat that. That's pretty good. Kitty Hash. Oh, that's pretty good too. Yeah. I don't know. I did 2 interviews with Meowcoin. I like them. I like the guys there. I think they're doing great things. They want to change it up. They're trying to reinvent themselves. And hey, everybody thought they were going to be a shit project, but they ended up, being good members of the community and sustainable. And it's okay. Once they become profitable to mine, if ever, then everybody will just change how they feel about it, right? Ooh, Cat Hash. That's a good one too. AI Power Grid looks like it's sticking around. Hasn't rugged or anything yet. Majority of hash rate on hero miners, and it looks like price is down 22%, and so is the hash rate. I don't know if there's anything else really to check. Let me go back to the main page here. Let's check emissions. Last 24 hours. Wow, Caspa is on the top of the emission schedule. $1.2 million in, wow. Number 2, Caspa. I mean, did I miss that, or was that to be expected? Looks like Chlor is in the top 10. 9 is Zephyr. 8 is AI Power Grid. Bitcoin Cash coming in at number 7. Litecoin and Chia. Chia, really? 277,000. I guess when you look at the numbers, it's not huge. Ethereum Classic sitting at number 4, and Doge sitting at number 3. So Flux is on this list though. They're on the first page. Not doing much though. Let's see with Nervos. Yeah, nothing with Nervos, huh? What's with this project? This doing anything? Oh wow, Nervos CKB up 23% today. That is something. Let's pull that up. I know King hates it when I do the newsreel. Look at, it said 23% on there, but maybe not. All right, so 7-day, 25%. Wow, Nervos Network is getting a little bit of a pump here. Pellish Myers, the CKB is boring, but not really. Not a 25% increase. Not. Nervos is finally moving. I don't know that such a thing as niche money. I don't understand. Oh, good talking Gordon Murray. A bunch of chia farmers will shut down after the halving. And that's another thing coming up, right? Let's talk about that, guys, and then we'll cut it out for tonight. The halving is coming up. A lot of people who have Bitcoin ASICs are going to turn off. And King, can you, I can't put a poll, but can you put a poll, King, and put some options at what people think the hash rate is going to be for Bitcoin after, post halving. Now, the hash rate on the network sits right at, 680 exahash is on the network at the moment. What do you guys think, in all honesty, what do you guys think the network is going to be? Make some options like, 400, 500, 300, or maybe percentages, 20%, 10%, 15%, whatever. What do you guys think is going to happen post halving? Do you think we're going to get down under 400 exahash, maybe under 500? I would love to know what you guys think, honestly. Tonto Baranto says, I think everyone just stays on and eats it. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, it's a theory, and you could be correct. I think there's going to be a lot that fall off. Little Time Mining says it's going to slowly fall. Scott Sheffield says, what happens to those Bitcoin ASICs that get turned off? Will they liquidate them or just hold them waiting for them to be profitable again? I guess it depends on a variety of factors. I mean, from a hosting perspective, it depends on, the power rate, if they have curtailments, if they have to keep a minimum on, what's their cost, their overhead. Do they have mortgages on these buildings? Are these units financed? I mean, there's tons and tons of issues. So King just put thank you for the poll, King. He put a poll up there. I would love to know what you guys think. I'm gonna take a bet it's gonna go sub 500. That's just my bet. But that's just me because that's what I think. Let's see here. Probably a bad theory. No, I'm not really. I mean, it's a theory. No such thing as a bad theory, right? A Stable Zebra says, I got 9-cent electricity, so I'm just going to eat it for a month or two and probably just see what happens. Yeah. At that rate, at 8-9 cents, guys, I mean, it's probably going to be okay to run even at a loss. But because what are you going to do? You're going to mine all the Bitcoin. You have to be, King, what did you say? Like, you have to be like with 100 terahash or less. You got to be like at 5 or 6 cents to even see daylight.
Well, because it's dependent upon the price, right? Because the rewards are getting cut in half.
Right.
It's going to depend on the efficiency of the machine, right?
Correct.
So you're going to need to, if Bitcoin stays around this $40,000 price, you need like one of two things, right? One, you need about half of the hash rate to fall off to get profitable. Or
that's one thing.
You need a price appreciation. I think it was like around 60,000.
Correct.
To become profitable.
Right.
So, and that's at a 5.5 cent rate.
Correct. A few people are going to be eating shit on it, and it's just what happens every halving, right? And it's actually a good thing too, because you want like this reset, of the network, so to speak, right? What I think people should do, and I've said this, is get the efficient units. Like the S19K, for the price, you can't beat the efficiency. Regardless of where you buy it, it doesn't matter. Make sure you get a good price. Don't go over like 2,400 for it, depending on where Bitcoin is, and look at the fair market value. But if you really want the king of efficiency, it's actually not the S19K. It's actually the S21 in low power mode. And I didn't believe it until Hobbyist, I think, showed me 156 to 158 terahash at what, like 2,800, 2,900 watts? That's insane. That is better efficiency. That machine has better efficiency in low power mode than it does full bore, obviously. Like, and the S19K does pretty good too. You can get it to like one, if you get some silicon lottery, you can get it to 120 to like 2680, 2700, which is okay. That's still really good. But that S21 and LPM is the king of efficiency in that regard. The price difference, though, you're going to pay almost triple what you pay, almost triple, 2.5 times more than an S19K. So you got to weigh your odds, right? You got to see what is what. So, and Little Time Mining said the old will die, the new times will shine. Yes, that's typically what the halving is for. Get a lot of that stuff off. T-Gig says, I recall a LTT video stating that the Chia plotting doesn't put as much wear and tear on SSDs that one might assume. Hopefully cheap drives are incoming.
Well,
I don't know anything about Chia, except for the Chia miners that I was due for a review.
Chia went through a bunch of different, they have changed the way that they plot, right? We used to plot with NVMEs, and then it went from NVMEs to where they started plotting with the RAM, right? So they didn't have to use NVMEs anymore. And now they plot with GPUs, the last I heard. So they don't even need the NVMEs. So you don't even need SSDs. You just need the big old chunky ones. And I know somebody who has like 7 petabytes of Chia.
It's a lot.
So yeah, but I mean, it doesn't make that much. So you're talking like 5 petabytes active. It's like $50 a day, right?
So Gordon Murray says you can plot with memory and GPUs now. Did you see? I'm sorry, I was reading Gordon Murray's comment. I just said, yeah. So interesting. Panda says, I hope there's a bloodbath after Bitcoin halving. Then BTC ASIC should be cheaper if it happens. If not, then Moon. LOL. Joker Miner says, I sent you a pic of why Solana went down. Oh no. Let's see. Okay, I'll put it in here and I'll share it. Let's see here.
What is the issue of your S21 not working, Panda? What? I know that you had an issue. Panda, can you say what the issue is of the S21's not working? I'm just curious because
this is what Joker just sent me. This is why Solana went down, guys. Yeah, it's fine. Go ahead and put it up. First Solana validator Discord server. The network outage has been established. Someone attempted to upgrade the modern firmware and it bricked, turning it off for 5 hours and then back on, and it worked. Now that Windows 98 has finished CHKDSK, the reboot has completed. Windows 98. That is awful, Joker.
Best operating system ever.
It was the best operating system.
Okay. Panda says one of the new 4 pins for the fan stopped communicating. Oh. So because you're getting a fan error, the machine won't mine. I wonder though if you wouldn't use like brains or something like that, right? Because you could make it ignore the error and it would still mine. But once again, be careful with firmwares.
Yeah, somebody had a big issue with a Luxor firmware, burned up their miners were overheating, and something happened and it completely burnt up the motherboard, the hash boards, and their machine is gone forever. Not anybody that we're hosting, thank God, but somebody that's close to us that lost his machine. A very expensive S21. I feel bad for that person.
After I told Panda that, he says, I don't trust any firmware.
I wouldn't trust. Look, you guys got to be careful with these firmwares, man. Like everyone's stepping over dollars to get the pennies, and then realizing that something goes wrong, you're going to spend dollars to fix it. Like it's some of these things aren't worth it. Now, I will say this: I do have the Epic control board on my S19K. That's the board itself. Those options may be different. I don't know, but loading firmwares on boards that are not designed for it, you got to be careful.
Well, that's essentially having Epic firmware and on a control board they manufacture. It's the same thing. It's the same thing as loading firmware on a Bitmain control board. The only difference is with the Epic, obviously you bought their control board, so you don't have to pay the firmware fee anymore.
Right. So, but yeah. So just be careful, guys. You know, a lot of scams out there with this stuff, and you know, be very careful buying these ASICs. Like I said, I could put the link in the chat one more time. I got the IB link at the store already. If you guys are interested, hit me up if you have any questions or you want to do any more than 5 orders, and I offer even more of a discount. So if you guys see a cheaper version, let me know. I want to know, and I want to beat the price. And it must be from a reputable place with a website and not one that you just spun up 5 minutes ago. So, all right. Well, guys, that's going to end this episode of Terrahash Tuesday. King's falling asleep and wants to play on his new Intel build. So I will see you guys on the next one next week at my channel. King, have a great night. I'll see you guys in the Discord if you want to come hang out. King, hit the end button. I got to go.